Hello and welcome back to K-pop rambles or this thing, whatever you want to call it. Once again, I suck at making intros. I really need to make an intro because I have no intro. I barely even have an outro, and I can barely even remember it. And if I do remember it, lucky for me, I really need to take a whole day probably. Yes, it will take me a whole day to find out an intro. So yeah, I'm probably like a whole day to find out an intro for this because I honestly do not have one and I am honestly terrible at making one. Okay, and so, but let's get on to the topics for today. So today I wanted to talk about the whole thing that happened with MC and D. If you don't know who MC and D is, you should go check them out. But for those who do know who MC and D and the whole problem that happened with MC and D about them performing on stage and they were lip syncing to Freaky Friday. As all of y'all know, if you do know what the song is, then good for you. So, like I said, they were performing Freaky Friday, and they're lip syncing it, and I just want to talk about the part with the N word. Yeah, and how that just sparked everybody's attention, how they mouthed that part, and then how they ended up putting out an apology for that. I just want to say that, me, in my personal opinion, okay, I'm just going to clear this up right now. Me, I am a black person, so I can choose to accept or not accept or half accept this apology or not. Honestly, me as a black person, I 50% accept it and 50% don't accept it. Here's the reason why I 50% do accept it. You can disagree with me on this all you want, but I'm just saying, like I say, this whole entire channel is just based off my opinions on the situations that are happening right now. And we can just agree to disagree. But my opinion on this and on why I accept it, 50% accept it, is because they are just teenagers, from a different country that does not learn about American things, like things that you can say and you should not say. They don't learn about the history of the N word because I definitely know they do not teach it in schools. That's just something that you have to go out on your own and look that up for yourself and learn about it for yourself. Because I know in school they don't teach you about the N word and on the history of it, the backstory of it, why you should say it, why you should not say it, why only black people and Africans can say that word, and why every other race is not allowed to say the word. Because I know they don't teach you about that in school. And that's, like I said, something you have to go out on your own to find out about. And since clearly them being Asians, and I'm not just sectioning out their race going, oh, all Asians don't know about the N word or whatever. I mean, them living in Korea, being born in Korea, going to school in Korea, all stuff like that. Because I know in Korea, they would not teach you about that. And like I say, them being Korean in Korea, growing up and living in Korea, going to school in Korea, the first thing on their minds and the things that are not on their minds is, oh, the N word. Because I'm pretty sure the school that they went to, I don't know this for myself because I don't know what the school they went to. I don't know about the people that the school they went to. That there was if there was black people there, there was very few black people there. Because I know there are black people who live in Korea. It's just very few and not as many as you would think. So, they wouldn't go, oh, I'm going to go out and learn about the N word and why I should not say it, especially as my race, and how how we're not allowed to say it. So that's why I'm over here, I'm 50% accepting it because, and also, I kind of agree with this, kind of not really, but in Korean, the N word kind of sounds like a Korean word. So, them in their minds, because they were just there to perform the song, because they were told to perform the song, that it kind of sounds like a Korean word to them. Since me, black, I'm allowed to say the word. I'm going to verbally explain what I'm trying to mean. The word, kind of sounds like the word nega, which kind of means I am, or something around that context. My Korean isn't that good. That sounds like nega a little bit. I can see where they can get the confusion for that. Because me, as a person, me learning Korean, me, a non-Korean speaker, learning Korean, when I first heard the word nega, I thought that was legit the N-word. I thought they were saying the N-word. And I got so mad until I actually did full more research into learning Korean. And I was just like, oh, never mind. That's just a Korean word. So, like, I can kind of see how they can get that mixed up in me being from America, speaking English, being a black person, knowing about the N-word, got that confused with a Korean word. So, it could be the other way around for them. They can get confused by that word, too, with their own language. Just like I got confused with my own language. That's why I'm saying I kind of 50% accepted, because I know that in them being young and all like that, would not learn about the word because of the environment that they're in, the schools that they go to, them in general just would not take time to learn about it. Because I know living in Korea, that's not something that you would need to learn about, because normally you're just around other Koreans and other kinds of Asian people, and not that many black people and colored African people, like that. So I can understand where they're coming from with that. And why I 50% do not accept it is because of top media, the entertainment that they're under, top media, top entertainment, whatever you want to call it. That is a company filled with grown people, okay? Grown people. People who should know about stuff like that. And you can't go, oh, like you said already, they're Koreans and the environment that they grew up. No. That does not apply to them. Because they are adults, they are grown people, and they are the ones who found the songs for them. They're the ones who find the songs that they cover normally come from them in general. And I know some might come from the group MC&D themselves, finding out what songs they want to, but top media, they're the ones who told them to go perform that out on stage, to lip sync it, to do this, to do that, and yada yada yada, all of that. So that's why I'm saying I 50% don't accept it, because top media knew what they were doing. They knew the outcomes that were going to happen if they let MC&D go out on that stage without them having any knowledge of what's going to happen, and let them do it. They let them go out on that stage and lip sync those words. They let them go out and do that without telling them, without warning them, without saying, don't say that part. If you're going to get to that part, just don't even open your mouth on that part. Just dance, continue dancing. Don't lip sync, none of that. Because top media, they knew what they were doing. I know there might be people out there that disagree with me, because like I said, this channel is based off my opinions on these topics. I know there are people out there that'll disagree with me, going oh no, like you said, top media, they're Koreans and they're from Korea and the environment, yada 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 yada. They don't know about the word. No, there are grown people there. They know what they were doing. They know what consequences were going to happen after they did it. And them being in K-pop in general, and I feel like all K-pop companies should know about this, about the past that has happened with K-pop idols saying the N-word in songs of their own, or just saying it in general, knowing bad things come out of that in top media. And I know good and well that top media has looked at other and bigger entertainment companies, because this is what companies do. They look at other bigger companies, other bigger entertainment companies, to do some things based off of what they do to help them get bigger and help them get noticed by people more, and by the media more, by the press more, all of that. They literally go off the biggest companies that they have. We have the top 3 or the top 4 companies or whatever in K-pop. We have JYP, YG, SM are normally the big 3, but I have my big 4, YG, SM, JYP, and Big Hit Entertainment. Because, those are normally the groups that always come to your head when you're thinking about groups. You don't go, oh, Top Media, Starship Entertainment. You don't go, JN Star Entertainment. Those don't come to your head. Those don't come to your head when you first think about entertainment companies. Those top 3 or those top 4 companies come to your head. So just like with any other smaller entertainment companies, they would look up to those bigger companies and go based off of what happened to them or what they have done to get them bigger, to get those smaller companies recognized. They use that tactic to get themselves recognized. So with top media, they knew what they were doing. They've seen the past, especially being in K-pop like that. You have seen the past, and you're good and well going to see some in the future. And I know you have seen the present. So they have no excuse on having MCND, have that happening to MCND. There's no excuse on that. None at all. Because they knew that was going to happen. So that's why I say, like, I 50% accept it and 50% don't accept it. Because in my opinion, MCND themselves didn't know what was going to happen, but top media knew what was going to happen and knew why they should have never said that. And why that's not a thing that should have been said in the first place. So those are just my opinions on that. So let's move on to the next topic. I need better transitions than this. But the next topic would be about, it's not right to stand a group or solo artist just because the group or solo artist you likes that group or solo artist. So what I'm trying to say here is that I was on TikTok. I'm gonna use this as an example. I was on TikTok. I was scrolling through, what's the group called? Only one of their TikToks, and then I saw this comment going on one of the TikToks, because one of their TikToks that they did, they were dancing to Fake Love by BTS, and they were using a BT21 filter. And I saw a comment that said that, oh, they like BTS, so I'm going to stan them. And then I'm over here like, that is not a valid reason to like that group. And I've seen other comments that agreed on the same topic, going like, oh yeah, you can't just like the group just because they like BTS. And then what the person said, that the reason why they like that group because they like their BTS, they said, well, that's my valid reason. That's my reason. That's why I like them. I only like them because they like BTS. And I'm like, there are hundreds of people out there, hundreds of groups out there, hundreds of artists out there that like BTS as well. So you're telling me you're going to stay in all of those without knowing where they came from, the meaning behind their songs, meaning behind everything, and you don't know nothing about them just because they like BTS, or they like a group you like, or they like a solo artist you like. That is not a valid reason. You need a valid reason to stand a group. You can't be going, oh, I'm going to stand this group just because they like my group. That's not a good reason to stand somebody. A good reason to stand somebody is if their lyrics have special meanings to them. If you like the way they dance, you like the way they sing, you like the way they look, you like this and that, or above and beyond about them. Those right there are valid reasons to stand a group or to stand a solo artist. You can't just go around standing groups just because you see your faves stand that same group. That is not a valid reason. That's not a good reason to stand somebody. Because you don't see me going around going, oh, I only stand. Okay, I'm going to use this for an example. Because I know in past live that I've watched when Jungkook was on live, I think he was listening to Half Moon by Dean. I'm going to use this as an example. I like Dean personally myself because I love his songs. I love his lyrics. I think he's handsome and beautiful and everything. So I'm going to use this for an example that I go in, like when I was watching Jungkook's live, right? And after the live ended, I searched up about the song, right? And I don't go, oh, I'm only going to like Dean just because Jungkook likes him and Jungkook is a part of my favorite, one of my favorite groups, BTS. That's not what was going to happen. I'm not going to go, oh, I only like Dean just because Jungkook likes Dean. That's not what's going to happen. I'm going to like Dean because he means something to me, and his music means something to me, and he's beautiful, and he's talented, and he speaks the truth. That right there, that's a reason to stand somebody. You don't just go, oh, my faves like this person, so I'm going to like this person. That's not right. Because what if your faves like somebody that is not a good person? You're not going to go around telling somebody, oh, I like this person because they like this person. And with my opinion, like I said, this whole channel is based off of my opinion. You can disagree with me on this. Say, I'm going to use Seungri in this. Seungri is not, in my opinion, I say this one more time, in my opinion, Seungri is not innocent. He know what he did, and he did it. He did it for a reason. To police himself, to do this, to that, to do whatever. And that right there is another topic about another time that I'm probably going to talk about in another video. I don't know when, but I'm going to. But saying, like, say, oh, one of my fave groups or whatever, I'm gonna use this for an example. It doesn't mean I actually know about this. This is just something that just came to my head. Let's say, GOT7. Okay, we're gonna use GOT7 in this. I'm not saying that they actually do or any of this is real. Like, say GOT7, like Sungri, right? Let's use Jackson. Jackson is my bias in GOT7, right? Jackson like Sungri, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and like Sungri. Sungri knows what he did. Sungri knows why he did it and the reasons of him doing it. Of him with the club, with the and other things he did. It wasn't just the club thing that happened. There's other things that he's done. I know there has been like other like drug scandals with him, tax evasion scandals with him, and all these other things, bad things that has happened before with him. I'm not gonna go and also in my mindset know about these bad things that he's done and go, oh, I'm gonna push all that aside, even though I know that was wrong for him doing that and he should never done that in the first place, and go like Sungri just because Jackson likes Sungri. That's not a valid reason. That's not a good reason to like somebody. That right there, you can't just go, oh, this person likes this person, so I'm gonna like them. That is not right. You have to like somebody because of what they've done for you or what they've done for the public in general. You can't just go, oh, I like this person because my faves like this person. That's not a valid reason. That is not a reason to like somebody. So if you're gonna go off and say that you only like somebody just because they like your group, or like, oh, I only like only one of just because they like BTS, that is not a valid reason. You need a valid reason to like that group or like that person. You can't just go, I like this person just because this person likes them. Because you don't know nothing about that person. You don't know anything about their music, about what they've been through, about the things that they talk about. You don't know none of that. So if you're going to stand somebody, first get a reason to stand somebody. And your reason cannot be, oh, because my faves like this person. That is not a good reason. Change your reason. You need an actual reason to stand somebody if you're going to stand somebody. And like I said, this is just my opinion. So if you don't agree with it, we can just, like I always say, we can agree to disagree. Because I'm not going to sit here and talk about, oh, why my reason is more valid than yours. Everybody has their own reasons that are valid. But I'm just saying, in my opinion, that reason is not a valid reason to like somebody just because your faves like them. So, now, once again, you need to come up with better transitions to the next topic. Move on to the next topic. And my next topic that I want to talk about is the Jungkook Club thing that has been going around, especially on Twitter and the social media, but mostly on Twitter. Because I know if you normally search up Jungkook's name on Twitter, it's going to go Jungkook Club this, that, this, that. I was going to say, in my opinion, the club thing is not real. It was only started by aunties and people who are like solo stands and just to get dirt on Jungkook. And I remember seeing a tweet, because they tweeted this out there. This tweet also got out there from this person who started the whole Jungkook Club thing. They even put us out there that they did not have any evidence. They had no evidence that it was actually Jungkook at that club. And we know good and well that was not Jungkook at the club. First of all, with the whole pandemic going on and the fact that they're all staying inside, all the BTS are staying inside, like they say to do, stay inside, don't go out, unless it's like certain reasons because of the coronavirus. And someone at a club wearing, and see, the thing is when they're like, oh, it's this person at this gay club or the gay bar or whatever, because they were wearing black clothes. Not every Asian person or every person with white skin that you see wearing black clothes or at certain locations is Jungkook or any K-pop star in general. It's not that person. Just because you see someone wearing black and they have white or pale skin doesn't mean it's this one person. You should go start spreading rumors about certain people. Because with that whole entire club thing, we all know it's fake. And it's only the solo stands. And it's only the aunties that are spreading it around. So like I say, do not go around spreading that stuff if you know it's not true. Don't go around spreading things that you don't know about. And also, I just want to say this. I know there's been multiple like dating scandals or dating rumors out there, especially if BTS members dating other BTS members. Dang it. Well, that too, and other people or other members from different groups. Don't go around believing that certain people are dating each other. Certain people are dating each other without actual proof from the idols themselves or from the company themselves. Because if you do not have any information from the idol themselves or the company themselves, do not go around believing it. So if you're going around believing this whole Jungkook bar thing or the Jungkook club thing, I want you to show me your valid reasons on why you should believe it. Oh, you're only believing it just because somebody you like believed it? That also goes around to about the topic I just talked about on why not to stay in a group just because your face like it. Don't believe some stupid rumor just because your face believe it. You need your own valid reasons, and you need proof. You need proof on why you think it's true. Like I said, there's literally no proof to prove that Jungkook was there. No proof at all. The person who even started the rumor put out there that they had no proof. No proof whatsoever that the whole entire Jungkook bar thing actually happened. They said they only put it out there because like something about them like not liking BTS or whatever it's about. I don't remember because like I say, my Korean reading skills is definitely not that good. So, but all I remember is in the tweet them saying that they had no proof that the whole entire Jungkook thing was real. So like I say, do not go out and go talking about that without your actual proof. And that how us armies, we know that there's no actual proof in what happened. Because we know, first of all, that Jungkook would probably never do that. Especially during a pandemic like this. He would definitely not do that. So, before you going around and want to start spreading rumors about people, gather your proof first. If you don't have any proof, don't talk. Don't talk. Even if you think your proof is right when it's actually wrong, still don't talk. Because you're just getting a random people that have no idea about the situation to believe what you say, even when it's not even real. So, the whole Jungkook bar thing is just so fake. And the person who started it only started it because they want attention. That's the only reason why most people start and scandals like that. Because they want attention and they want recognition, or they just want to try to find a reason to get rid of a certain group or a certain person. Those are literally reasons why they only start rumors, because they mainly just want attention from the general public. That's literally one of the main reasons why people start rumors, because they want attention. And also, if you want to get rid of rumors, I feel like people don't get this in their mind on how to get rid of rumors. They're like, oh, how to get rid of rumors? You just clear searches and tell people, oh, don't talk about it, don't talk about it. Because the more you tell people not to talk about the topic is going to be talked about. And the more you talk about clearing searches, the more the topic is going to be talked about. If you really want to get rid of the whole entire scandals that are going on, do not talk about it at all. And if you want to tell somebody to not talk about it or to clear searches, do that in DMs. Because that doesn't get to the media out there like that. Because the DMs are private. It's only between you and that person. Or if you're in a group chat, it's only between you and those certain people that are in that chat. So if you really want to get rid of rumors, don't talk about it. Somebody asks you about the rumor, just go, don't talk about it. Don't say anything about it. Act like the rumor never happened. Act like it's not a thing. Because the more or less people talk about the rumor, the more other people are going to be interested in it. Like, with rumors, like, if you only hear, like, a very small amount of people talking about it, you're clearly not going to be interested in it. But if you hear a large amount of people talking about it, you're clearly going to be interested in it, and you're clearly going to want to know what's happening. But if it's small like that and a small amount of people, say probably, like, 10 people are talking about it, right? 10 people. That small amount of people are talking about it. You're not going to want to hear about it because you're like, oh, it's only those people. So it's not interesting clearly because it's not gotten big. It's not gotten around to multiple people. So you don't want to hear about it. That's what you do if you want to get rid of scandals like that. And you don't want people going like, oh, believing that this or that is real when it's actually not. Just don't talk about it. Don't tweet about it. Don't post on Instagram about it. Don't post on Facebook about it. Don't post on Snapchat about it. Don't post on nothing about it. Not even YouTube. No platform. If you really want to get rid of it, don't talk about it at all. That's what I feel like is people's problem. Because I can't really, like, I never really had a way or knew how to say it at first in social media without having more people talk about it. On telling people, oh, if you want to get rid of rumors, don't talk about it. That's how you get rid of rumors. Don't talk about it. Don't say nothing about it. Because if I say that on Twitter, if I tweet that out, I know people are going to be like, oh, talk about what? Talk about what? Talk about what? I'm going to have to explain it to them. And then they're going to start talking about it. And the more people are going to start talking about it, it's going to get to reach far spread to more people. So as I'm saying this in this right here, if you really want to get it, really truly get rid of a rumor, don't search nothing about it. Don't search about it on Twitter or Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, nothing. Not even YouTube, nothing. Don't search about it. Don't post about it. And definitely do not talk about it in real life, face to face with other people. Because the more you do that, they're going to tell other people about it. Then they're going to tell other people about it. Then they're going to want to post on it on social media. And it's going to get a whole wild spread fire of just that topic that you didn't want to happen. That's why I'm saying this right here. To not, sorry if you heard that, to not talk about it. So you can share this video with people if you want them to know, and just tell them to skip to this certain part of the video to listen about how to get rid of rumors easily without having to tweet about it or none of that. You can share if you want to. I really don't care. That's your opinion. That's what you want to do. I have no control in what you want to do. So you can do that if you want to do it. Don't do it if you don't want to do it. I really don't care. So yeah, I'm just saying that's just a way to get rid of it. I'm just saying over here, that's just basic knowledge right there. That's just the common human basic knowledge to get rid of rumors. But I don't feel like that many people actually put thought into how to get rid of rumors. So I'm just saying it's just common knowledge. Common knowledge, people. If you want to get rid of rumors, don't talk about it. Don't encourage other people to talk about it. That's just the real way to get rid of rumors. Especially with the Jungle Club thing. If you want to get rid of those rumors, don't talk about it. Don't tell other people about it. Just keep it to yourself. And don't say nothing about it. Try to forget about it as best as you can. Don't say nothing about it. It's just like that. Probably think I'm sounding kind of hypocritical because I was just talking about it on here. I'm talking about in my opinion because I know this won't reach medias like that where people are going to spread it because I have a really very small YouTube channel that not many people know about like at all. So, it's not going to spread or anything like that. It's probably just going to stay at those certain people who actually pay attention to my videos. I have a feeling that y'all or them or whatever are not going to talk about it to other people. So I know I kind of sound hypocritical right here. I apologize for that. But still, if you want to get rid of the topic, don't talk about it like that. Because this is probably the first and the last time I'm ever talking about the jungle thing. So, yeah, that's just, if you want to get rid of it, just don't talk about it. So, that right there, people, is the end of this thing. Like I said, I need to come out with an intro. I need to figure out an intro. I don't have any ideas for an intro. Intro, what the heck? Outro. Oh my gosh. I don't have any ideas for outro nor an intro anyways. So, that's the end of the video. Subscribe, like. Just kidding, I'm not going to say none of that. I don't care about that. I really don't. If you like my content, come back for more. I don't care. Come back, don't come back. Roast me in the comments. I don't care. I really don't. Just have a nice day. Have a nice day, night, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a nice life. Just have fun, I guess. Also, one thing I want to put out there, PSA for all people who say that they hate their life. I'm telling you this. You don't hate life. You just hate this situation. Let me rephrase that. I sound dumb. You don't hate life. You just don't like the situation that you're in right now. That's on periods. So, now, end the video. Have fun with life. I guess. Don't catch corona. Bye.